Hi, folks. Dr. Jim Gishwin here, retired intelligence specialist par excellence and analyst from the Pentagon, the Office of Naval Intelligence. Anyway, let's look at what's going on. Okay, we got Gavin Newsom and Trump calling each other pedophiles and racists. You know, I don't think either one of them are, but there goes the name calling and the political campaign. I'll just ignore that. I hope you do too. It is silly, it's stupid. You know, and I don't think Trump should stoop down to that level. Anyway, getting down to the war effort, we've got everything done. The only trouble is they got that little, what do I call it, zodiac fleet. Those little zodiac boats running around that are able to inflict some harm. That was the same kind of boat that came alongside the Cole when it was in port at one time. And the guy waved at him and then blew himself up and the boat up and blew a hole in the side of the Cole. That was Iranian too. Anyway, they can do that. They got suicide bombers, and we've had 2 attacks just today. Okay, one up in Michigan against a Jewish site in a Jewish neighborhood. Okay, they're looking for a motive. Come on, people. This is not rocket science, actually. A guy sits there and tries to blow himself up in a truck. Where'd they learn to do that? Iraq? Driving through the front of a Jewish school and synagogue and drives down the hallway, and something goes off inside the thing, but it doesn't blow up. It causes a fire. And the guy's burned up, but he's shot too by the daggone security guard, stopped by him. But something went off inside the truck, and they had to put out a fire, I guess. Anyway, no one was hurt except the suicide bomber. And I hope he enjoys the 60 virgins or whatever it is that he was promised. Hasta la bye-bye. Let's give them all what they want so dearly. They want martyrdom. Well, we're willing to give it to them. And what we have to do now is really pound the coast and get rid of those short-range missiles that China provided Iran, by the way. Those are Penguin missiles, I believe. I don't think they're still using those. I think they went on to another one. Along the shore, and also all those little Zodiac boats. Now, it'd be stupid to sit there and waste a $200,000 missile or round on a little Zodiac, so I would suggest that they sit there and get their attack helicopters up in the air with those, Gatling gun type things. Okay? Puff the Magic Dragon type stuff and sit there and rip the heck out of all those little Zodiac boats. And their Zodiac boat hangars. I'm sure those attack helicopters could sit there and really do some heavy business. We've got 2 burning oil tankers in there. They successfully closed the straits. And most of that stuff, the 20% that is being cut off, goes to China and Asia. But we have allies out there too. Japan gets oil from them. And India. Okay? We can't forget that. And the Philippines. And believe it or not, Vietnam too. You know, if we ever got into a tangle with China, I'm going to tell you right now, Vietnam and the Philippines would be right on our side. Vietnamese have never liked the Chinese. They didn't like them during the Vietnam War. And they certainly don't like the fact that they're building those little makeshift islands in the middle of the South China Sea. Neither do the Filipinos. And we would have 2 good allies right there. And the Japanese wouldn't either, because that's one of their biggest trading routes. Anyway, it leads right to the Malacca Straits, one of the heaviest trafficked areas in the world. Okay, now, that's where a lot of ship-to-ship collisions happen all the time. And someone's trying to call me. Hang up on them. Anyway. But we need to sit there and land some troops where they stashed that little bit of fissionable enriched uranium, okay, in a hillside somewhere. And I'm sure our special forces, our door kickers, can take care of that in short order. Just go in and grab that stuff, take it out. Either that or destroy the area so bad that they can't get at it. And the other thing is, I think we should sit there and land some special forces on that island in the middle, just off the coast where the Iranian oil reserves are kept, and also their oil depot. Okay, we should sit there and secure that right away. Now, here's the trouble: if we let these people rise up and put in someone that's Western leading, we don't need them to sit there and go through a horrible rebuilding program. So, we could knock out the electricity in 24 hours in the entire nation. We could lock out all sorts of things. And they've done a couple cyber things, too. We need to sit there and get that bill passed, for God's sake, because it's got the cyber command in it, too, under Homeland Security. They don't realize there's more things under Homeland Security Department, than just ICE and the Border Patrol, which are already funded by the big, beautiful bill. So they're cutting off, TSA, Secret Service, the Coast Guard, FEMA, and the Cyber Command. All of those things are cutting off right when we need them. Okay? And plus we need a supplemental to sit there and rebuild our weapon stock. We've shot a lot of ammunition out there, but we gave a lot away before to Ukraine. And we lost a lot when Fuzznuts went and pulled us out of Afghanistan suddenly like he did. Okay? I mean, look at the billions worth of ammunition and stuff. We should go in there and just take Afghanistan over again. We'll have all the munitions and all the gear that we ever need. Because we put it there. We needed Bagram Air Base. We really did. Bagram Air Base would have come in real handy for this situation. Boy, did Biden screw up. Well, the autopen screwed up. Can't blame Biden. He didn't know what the hell day of the week it was. All right, but at least we got someone now that's got his crap together. And so let's pray for them. Let's pray for him. I'm going to go sit there and a young gentleman that was one of the first ones in that first attack that killed 7. One of the ones that was in critical condition is returning home to Pensacola. So we're going to greet him 6 o'clock Saturday night up at University of West Florida, ROTC section. Okay? And I'm going to be there representing. If any of you out there are within earshot, that's 6 p.m. Saturday night up at the ROTC Pavilion at University of West Florida. Anyway, God bless you all. I love you all. All right, God bless America. God bless President Trump. I told you before, most civilizations come to an end at 250 to 300 years. He came around at the right time to sit there and turn this damn whole nation around. So pray for him. God bless you. I love you. I remain your humble servant. Take care, guys. We need to sit there and get rid of the filibuster. They're going to do it anyway if they take over the Senate. Take care.